Good morning, Wall Street winners. It is Friday, May the 16th. And when we take a look at the Bloomberg, it's interesting because we're heading into a long weekend in Canada, but we're a week away from the U.S. Memorial Day weekend. And typically markets have a bit of a run-up on the way into a U.S. Long weekend and holiday. We see that the New Jersey Transit Union has decided to strike today, which is going to create a bit of chaos in the commute into New York City. We also heard yesterday from Walmart, and that was what I wanted to bring up today on this call or this video, and that is the fact that Walmart and the Fed are both raising red flags about the inability to consume or absorb all of the increased costs in tariffs. So what we heard out of Walmart, which is obviously a retailer that provides or sells goods at what they claim to be the lowest costs in the market. So they try to be a low-cost retailer to the masses. And they're struggling with their CEO, Doug McMillon, warning on Thursday as they reported their earnings that tariffs are already affecting costs. And this is before supplies get shorter after a month of virtual trade embargoes with China. Home Depot and Target are reporting next week, so we're going to hear if the story is similar, and I would expect that it will be similar next week. So although the market has rebounded, I think what we're likely going to see is that the market has rebounded too quickly on the optimism of these trade deals. We also heard President Trump on the way back from the Middle East on Air Force One make a statement that the U.S. will be sending out letters to countries telling them what their tariff rate will be. That to me does not sound like a negotiation. It sounds like April 2nd, Liberation Day, all over again, but with less hoopla and less media for Donald Trump, which is obviously going to hurt his narcissistic character because he needs the media to make him feel and look powerful. We can see that the markets are up today. All three indices are in the green, so that's a positive start for the day. We'll see if that translates. We've got 45 minutes to the open. But if we take a look down through our list in Yahoo Finance, you can see that retail is a mixed bag, green and red on the screen in the pre-market. Health is green on the screen, but it's been hit super hard this week. We've got transport, which is up in the pre-market, and it's been gaining. J.B. Hunt was down in the 130s, now getting closer to 150. But again, this is a sector that will be impacted with a shortage of goods coming over. Regardless of when it happens, it's going to be impacted. So it's just a matter of when it does happen and when those impacts are felt in the earnings, which typically follow. Then we get down into oil, and if we take a look at crude is up at almost $62, but it's made a good comeback. The oil stocks had a okay day yesterday. They've been having a good kind of run for the last week or so with oil on the rise. And then we get into tech, and it looks like tech it had a mixed bag yesterday, but it looks like it's going to have a pretty good day today. We've got a lot of stocks here in the green, and semiconductors are getting a boost based on Trump's trip to the Middle East, where they're looking to ease restrictions on the sale of semis down there. So good luck in your trades today, and if you're liking the videos, please hit the like and subscribe button.